Alright, so we're looking at Mighty Flip Champs DX today. It's a minis game, just came out. It's put out by WayForward, and if you haven't heard of this game, I guess it was a DSiWare game originally. Came out like in 2009 or something. And now it's for minis, as Mighty Flip Champs DX. And this game is pretty crazy. It's super hard, too. Like, I've been spending all week trying to get through this game. Now, so there's 5 worlds basically, and then 7 levels, and then the kind of question mark level at the end of each world is kind of not even like, it's not like a boss stage. It's kind of like the final level, right? And it functions a little bit different than the other levels, and then you get through that and you unlock this sound test. But this game is crazy, so we're just gonna jump off right off the bat. You see, I've only played through each stage once so far, except for this one. I went through this one again to get an S rank there. I want to start going back and trying to get at least A or S ranks or something. I don't know if I'll be able to get S ranks and everything here. But so as you see, I don't have great ranks because, yeah. Let's just kind of show off what this game is about. You have different screens. So in this level, like up in the top screen, you see 1 out of 2. So you have 2 screens here that you can flip between, and with the ideal being that you control the left screen. That's the one that you want to be paying attention to most of the time. And then when you flip, like if I flip right here, I would kind of come out on that wall when the blue side switched over to the left side, and then I would die. So you don't want to do that. You want to be able to flip to an area where there's an open space. So if I flip here and then walk up to this, I think he's a frog. He rivets, but I'm not too sure what he's supposed to be. Basically, that's the goal of each level, is to get to that guy, right? So obviously I did it, and I didn't do it very fast, so I got a bad rank. But and that's like kind of the gist of the game. But then it starts getting a lot more complicated. You have like this frog. We'll just call him a frog. Sometimes he requires you to get certain things. So there'll be like other animals in the stages. Like there'll be like cows and cats and stuff that you have to collect before you can actually go to him to finish the level. There's a sign. I don't know what the sign's for. I think he's just there. I like the music. The music's pretty cool. So we're gonna try to keep this a little bit short, but I'm gonna show a later level here in the first kind of world. Maybe show kind of where this thing goes. Eventually it opens up so much. You have like you have portals that will transfer you to different like points in your like stage area that you're in. You know, obviously there's spikes you need to avoid. You can flip while you're falling. Eventually you get to stages that have like 7, 8, like I think it's up to 6 or 7 actual like stages that you can flip between, and that just like at that point it gets super crazy, and you're only able to see like 2 stages at a time, like the one you're on and the one that's next to it. So you have to kind of remember, like, okay, how am I gonna? There are certain areas that you'll need to get to. You kind of unlock. Maybe you need to press a button to unlock like a door to get to the next area or something. So I mean, this game is a very definition of like mind-numbing puzzles and everything. So you have puzzles like that, and they get, you know, the first few stages they're pretty simple, they're not too hard. Kind of once you get used to them, it's like, okay, yeah, I know what I'm doing, sure, whatever. And then they get, it doesn't take long before they get really like super complicated, to the point where like there's gonna be times where you will want to quit this game but you like just stick with it, because once you finish that level, you're just gonna be like, you're just gonna feel really awesome about yourself. So these final stages are actually like, you don't control the flips. The flips are timed, so you have to be careful, and then that alarm clock will show up, and you'll have to make sure that you're in an area where you'll be safe when it flips. Most of them are pretty straightforward. They're not too hard. Not doing too great here, but yeah, most of them are just kind of, you know, it's more about just avoiding the obstacles that are in your way rather than figuring out all these different puzzles that you need to solve. It's much more just, okay, I need to get point A to point B, let's do it without dying, and then you go and do it. This game is a lot of fun though. It's again, yeah, there's a really frustrating points where you're just like, I don't, like, dude, what, I don't care, I don't know what to do, I'm never gonna do this. But then if you stick with it, usually it's not always like a super obvious thing, but when you get it, it's pretty cool. And it's and plus once you do it, you got all these levels to go back through and try to S rank and stuff. And I'm sure, I would say the S ranks are probably pretty easy once you figured out what to do. It's more about, you know, timing it, and I know a few levels have shortcuts you can do. The last level of the game, for instance, is just like freaking ridiculous, but there are some shortcuts in that definitely help. And there you go. So, we didn't really see any in the video, but yeah, again, like some levels, you'll walk up to the frog dude thing, and he'll be like, "No, man, you need to get that cat over there. You need to get that cow thing. I think it's a cow. Before you can actually progress, which is, it's pretty cool. So that is Mighty Flip Champs. I love this game. It is like already just probably one of my favorite minis games out there. Kind of right up there with PSN Love Rush. It's probably one of my favorite minis games I've played this year. You know, some might say that there's not a whole lot of great minis games, but no, this one's awesome. You need, seriously, like, this is a absolute must-have game. Like, whether you like playing minis games or not, you need to get this game, because this game is awesome. Super challenging, but it's very rewarding once you figure out each level, and it's super cheap. I don't know exactly how much it costs, but it's only like a couple dollars. So yeah, you should go buy this game. We're gonna have a review up probably later, like not much longer after this video goes up, but it's pretty awesome. I like it a lot.